I ain't even say this perm having name. You just wanna bring the top up. Say, bro, man, you be relevant and I said what I said, bro. You need a like me to keep you.
Saying Cottrell is evil and he's a bad influence. So you wanna go and put that man on his knees?
He used to call NBA YoungBoy his brother. He once said no one in the industry was doing it like him, but somewhere between admiration and ambition, something cracked. When NLE Choppa dropped his track KO, he didn't just send a few subliminals. He aimed straight at the image of a man he once admired. The diss landed like a thunderclap across the internet. Every lyric cut deep. Every verse came loaded with something personal. And before anyone could process what was happening, the whole hip-hop community was at war. What started as a song quickly turned into a public firestorm that nobody could control. And before long, the move that was supposed to make Choppa look fearless would become the very thing that made him look finished. When the song hit YouTube, it felt less like music and more like a declaration. Choppa accused YoungBoy of poisoning the culture, said his music was dangerous, said he was bad for the youth and sent fans down the wrong path. It wasn't just a diss, it was a sermon. But in the world of rap, calling yourself righteous doesn't always make you right. Within hours, Twitter went insane. Clips of the track spread like wildfire. Reaction videos popped up faster than anyone could count. TikTok stitched his lyrics over old clips of YoungBoy performing, and every comment section became a digital boxing ring. Some called Choppa brave. Others called him foolish. Everyone agreed on one thing. He'd just picked a fight with one of the most feared and loyal fan bases in hip-hop. The first to respond wasn't YoungBoy. It wasn't a rival rapper. It was his mother. Sharonda Golden jumped on Instagram like a soldier entering battle. She called Choppa out directly, mocking his music.
I'm gonna talk about being jealous and being envious. So you wanna make a video dancing around like a ballerina, and then you got a man on his knee, and you're saying Cottrell is evil and he's a bad influence. So you wanna go and put that man on his knees on that video, right? Okay, fine. I bet they have another video with that same on his knees. Because who gonna even play that stupid role? If you know better, you do better. Your head look like a without a rubber on top of it. But yet, you want to sit here and try to talk about somebody. You better be lucky. I can't say what I want to say.
His image and his sudden moral high ground. She said he'd been irrelevant for months and now was chasing headlines by attacking her son. And she said it with the kind of raw conviction that only a mother could. Her rant spread even faster than the diss itself, giving YB's fan base all the ammunition they needed. Thousands of comments flooded in, defending her, calling Choppa a jealous opportunist. It was loud, emotional, and exactly what the algorithm loves. Pure, contagious conflict. Meanwhile, Charleston White stepped into the chaos like gasoline on fire. Known for saying what no one else will, he doubled down on Choppa's accusations, claiming YoungBoy's influence was toxic.
Very concerned about the NBA YoungBoy concert. So concerned that even before the concert went forward this weekend, they notified Louisiana Stadium Exposition District, also known as that manages the Superdome and Smoothie King Center, in particular notified ASM Global that, this is like a really dangerous thing that could have very unforeseen consequences. Now, the response from ASM Global was, we'll hire some security inside, it'll be fine. NOPD's response was, you don't get what we're saying. There is such a propensity around these concerts that is so not an if but a when, that we are concerned we'll have to activate the department to be around the downtown area to protect citizens and revelers.
And his fan base needed therapy more than music. He went on rants about YB babies being out of control, saying they worshipped anger instead of art. It gave the story an entirely new dimension. Now it wasn't just about two rappers. It was about culture, parenting, violence, and everything in between. The debate was no longer lyrical, it was moral. and everyone was talking. But what most people didn't realize was that this wasn't a random feud. This was years in the making.
Able to defend his name, bro, and it be a lot going on within his name about him. When, to me, bro, he a real stand-up dude, and it was just unfortunate how it happened. Like, he came to a person as a man.
The internet had chosen sides, and it wasn't. YoungBoy still said nothing. No tweets, no interviews, no petty replies, just motion. His team was announcing sold-out shows across the country, his first major tour in 5 years. The demand got so wild that they extended it by 25 more dates. Videos from every performance showed chaos, crowds screaming until security barely kept control. Even local police departments began expressing concern.
YoungBoy, king of rap. We just gotta claim it today. King of rap. King of rap. That's a new narrative I'm driving. These gonna have to bow to the feet. I like it. We're not talking about Kendrick and Drake, and they're on a different level. But below Kendrick and Drake, I'm sorry, with all due respect to every other rapper, YoungBoy is the king of rap right now. I'm sorry to tell y'all. The walk down I seen in Atlanta tonight, give him the throne. Just give him the throne. YoungBoy, the king of rap, I'm sorry to tell y'all. Hey, listen, I'm not saying it's gonna last forever, but for right now, in the last 4 or 5 months,
Nobody stays loyal when you're not hot. They'll ride with whoever's winning, and it was true. The same people who once called YoungBoy reckless were now reposting his tour clips, praising his growth, calling him the king of rap. Atlanta, Chicago, New York, it didn't matter. His name dominated every conversation.
YoungBoy. What's his clip? Why would I tell you? What's his clip though? What's the 4K track? Him. 4K track for life. I'm OTF. I am OTF for life. I'm from Chicago. Who? Boy.
While Choppa's name faded back into the shadows, fans began digging through old footage, finding clips where Choppa once said, "Respectfully, the only one ahead of me is YoungBoy." That line aged like poison. The internet
Who beating me, bro? Respectfully, the only that's really respectfully, the only that's really ahead in that space is YoungBoy.
just a single Instagram story. You need a guy like me to keep you relevant. Your views go up when you say my name. No tags, no extra words, but everyone knew who it was aimed at. It was clinical. One post, infinite impact. Choppa didn't reply. He couldn't. Silence became his only defense. Then came the twist nobody expected.
Say this perm having name. You just want to bring the top up. Say, bro, man, you be relevant, and I said what I said, bro. You need a like me to keep you going. Your views go up now. Clown, I'm willing to help y'all about it, man. But I hate NBA so much, man. Go get him some views, man. Help this some views.
YoungBoy was honored with the key to the city of Baton Rouge. The same city that once hunted him now celebrated him. Photos spread of judges, politicians, and officers smiling beside him. DJ Academics joked that every local rapper who'd ever faced jail time.
This was surprising or new to y'all. Everybody jumping ship because this how the industry is. Nobody in the industry is gonna stick around you when you at your lowest. If they can't get clout, notoriety, money, fame, features, videos, some that they could benefit from off you, they're gonna jump ship. I don't see why it's surprising that everybody is on YB in the industry. That's how it go. They only gonna f you when it's beneficial to them. None of these ain't grow up with dirt. None of these ain't friends or real homies with dirt for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Or they would never change, or they would never jump ship. Cause where we from, if you with me, my ops is your ops, your ops is mine. Some people don't look at it like that. Some people look at it like I f with both parties, I ain't got nothing to do with it. And look, you not wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, shout out to the f***ers that still done stayed down for Dirk, his real family.
We have Floyd County Commissioner, Mr. Mark Harrington. And we have Floyd County Probate Judge, Judge Cleveland Johnson. And they got some.
Damn, there's a judge up there? Yo, the judge in the city sending all the rappers in the city to jail, but the out-of-town rapper that came here, that basically, hey, you know what type of time I be on. You over here giving him an award? Oh, nah, Atlanta's in shambles. If y'all are a rapper who ever got prosecuted by this, or not prosecuted, but like got sent to jail by this judge, and basically you watching an out-of-town rap getting an award for doing 10 times worse than what you do, you gotta feel sick. You gotta feel sick.
For thinking the truth can outshine a cult of personality. But one thing's clear, when he went after YoungBoy, it didn't break the crown, it polished it. Because in this game, disses fade, but legacy doesn't. And every time KO plays now, it sounds less like a challenge and more like a warning. In the world of hip-hop, when you try to take down a king, you better land the hit. Otherwise, you just make the throne shine brighter. So what do you think? Was NLE Choppa justified in calling out what he saw as wrong? Or did he just turn himself into another cautionary tale? Drop your thoughts below and let's settle it once and for all. Because if there's one thing this story proves, it's that in rap, loyalty isn't just a word. It's survival. And for some, survival means knowing when to speak and when to stay silent.